Hey guys, it's Astrid again, and today I will be reviewing the first episode of Koutetsujou no Kabaneri. This is more of a first impressions, like, oh my god, what did I just watch? Seriously, I have no idea what I literally just watched. It was so like, oh my god, what is this? Oh my god. Holy shit. Like, what was this? What was this? So, the episode started out with, they were on this type of train. And I believe it's like a train for like, to get supplies from other places. That's just my guess. They haven't really explained the concept of the train yet. But hey, they probably won't even get to it. Because yeah, so we see this train and like there's people on it, and I feel like they're like importing stuff from other places and bringing them to where they live. And I believe like they're the monsters, the Kabaneri, I believe they're called. Yeah, they're like trying to attack the train while they're driving and stuff. And like they're like, oh my god, what is this? Like, I know there are gonna be people out there, and I don't really have to mention it, that this anime is like the same as Attack on Titan. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna like get into fights. I'm not gonna mention anything about Attack on Titan. I'm just judging it for the way it is. So for all those people, because I know people will be fighting me in the comments saying like, oh my god, this is literally like Attack on Titan. I know it is. I know. Okay, so let me just get through this. So back to what I was saying. The Kabaneri, there are like some, they look like they're the size, like they look like the size of humans, like they look like they're 6 feet tall or something. Like, they're kind of scary, really scary. Like, they have really good reflexes, seriously. Like, I remember in the beginning of the episode, like that, the Kabaneri thing, it was pulling that girl's scalp, like, Jesus, oh my god. Oh my god, dang. I didn't really expect that. I mean, as I said again, I know it's like Attack on Titan, but like I didn't really expect to be that. Like, what is this? Seriously. Yeah, that's my go-to word for this episode. What is this? But continuing on, like they saw the monsters, they were like shooting them with their guns and stuff. And apparently, if you get bitten, there's this suicide bag that you put over your chest and like you kill yourself with. Like, what is this? So nobody puts you down or anything. You just grab this like ball sack, this like sack thing, and then you put it against your chest, and then you just pull it, and then it kills you. Like, what is this? Oh my god, Kabaneri. And may I mention that like Hiroyuki Sawano, the composer for this, is the same one. Oh my god, like oh my god, Kabaneri. Something else. Oh my god. But like, it was basically those people on the train trying to get to wherever they were going to, the city. I forgot what it was called. So they were trying to fight like the monsters off so they could get there by the train. And like they were holding on to the train. They were like being dragged across the whole like place they were at. Like, oh my god, so scary. So once the train actually made it, we see the main character. I forgot his name. I don't even know if it was mentioned. I have no idea. Oh well. But he works at this like, I guess I don't want to call it a repair shop, but it's like something like that. And there's this girl who comes, and I believe she's like the daughter of like the ruler of that like city or something, and like he doesn't like the government, I believe. I don't know why. It's kind of hard to explain, but like he just doesn't like them obviously, and how they take care of things. So yeah, and she like has like this gun or something that needs to be repaired, stuff like that. Then the train comes, the one that was in the beginning of the episode. It finally arrives to the city, and they inspect the people. Like, they make them take off their clothes, check if there's any bites or like marks, anything that could show a sign as to them being a Kabaneri. And apparently one of them had like a bite or mark, I don't know, and he was trying to escape, and like the people in the repair shop just got their guns and they were like, well, let's go kill him. And then the main character just jumps in front of like the guy who's being harassed, and he's saying like, why are you guys gonna do this? You guys, like, don't you know he says he's not a Kabaneri? Why don't you guys believe him? And then they just push the main character off to the side and still want to like kill him and stuff. And I believe like when they push the main character to the side, they reveal that he was taking some of the Kabaneri's hearts because he's really invested into Kabaneri. He really wants to like Attack on Titan, as I said. I don't really want to compare this, but I have to. But like, it's like Attack on Titan, how Eren wants to be like, oh, I need to kill every one of them. It's like this boy, obviously, and he's like gathering research based on them. He's like, oh, this has to happen so I can defeat them all and stuff like that. So he was collecting hearts and stuff, and they found out. So like, they were thinking he was crazy, so they were going to put him in a jail, and they did, I believe. And then when they were focusing on the main character, the guy who was being harassed was running away, but then they just got their guns and then they shot him, and he ended up not being a Kabaneri, I believe. So like the main character was like, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves and stuff like that, you know. And he obviously got locked up and stuff. Then I believe, I don't remember what, I didn't understand. Like, there was another train. I don't know if it was the same train that was coming back from the beginning of the episode, but like it was being run by Kabaneri, and so like the train just like collapsed. Like, it flew in the air and everything, and then like the city was having like some sort of like state of emergency. Everybody was running away. Like, everybody was screaming, Jesus, what is happening? Apocalypse! Like, oh my god. I even remember the part the girl was getting her dolls, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, I know she's like a little child, but like, let's go. Like, if I was a mother, I would just grab that little girl and like, I'll be like, let's go. We don't have time for your shit. We can make more. And then the mom ended up dying, and then like, she's probably dead. They're all probably dead. That family, like, she was so slow. Like, she could have they could have survived if it wasn't for her. But yeah, hey, then the main character is obviously in jail, so he escapes. Like, it's so easy to escape, right? Why not? So then he goes to his, I guess, home or something, and he gets he's like, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I can finally beat one of them. And then, like, apparently, if you draw out blood, like, if you, like, have, like, human blood, it uses that as a distraction for Kabaneri. So he, like, he draws some blood out of his body by cutting himself with a knife, and he put that around the place. And then, so like, he went to his house, and then, like, I think it's his house, I don't know, but he grabbed his gun and stuff. He's like, this is the moment I've been waiting for, stuff. He's literally standing at, like, he's like pointing towards the window or something. Then all of a sudden, this huge ass Kabaneri goes from the freaking roof. It just collapsed into the room. Like, oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, what is this? And then you see it do some weird shit to him, and then he's like, the fuck, get back. And then, like, he pulls some shit, like, he uses his, like, gun machine steam, whatever that is, and it ends up exploding the thing, like, and then it looks pretty cool and stuff. Like, I just had to say that. But he uses the machine and it kills him, and then he's like, yes, let's go, I actually did it. Then he looks like he's like wearing like a long sleeve or something. He pulls his the sleeve up, and he sees like he's been bitten. He's been freaking bitten. What is this? How did this happen? I'm just like, what the f? And then, like, he's saying like, oh, the Kabaneri, like, disease or whatever the fuck it is, like, he's like, it can't get to my brain, so I have to, like, do all this. He was like stabbing himself all over this, and I'm like, the fuck, what is happening? And then like it's like crawling up his body, and then it's getting to his neck, and then he like hangs himself from the machine. He like sets up this like, why is he so prepared? How does he know this is gonna happen to him? He literally has everything he needs in his home, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna get this strap, I'm gonna get this thing, I'm gonna like chain myself to my machine and make sure that it kills me. Like, oh my, what is this? And then he sets off the machine, and then once he does that, like the machine starts operating, it starts choking him and stuff, and I'm like, this boy's gonna die. And then all of a sudden, the venom stuff, I don't know how to describe it, like the disease, it like just disappears. It's like disappearing from his body, and it's not even there. And I'm like, what is this? It just broke the physics. Like, what is this? Like, apparently it goes away like that. You just have to hang yourself, make sure it doesn't get to your brain, and you're fine. Like, if he knew that, he could have saved plenty of lives out there. Seriously, you could have millions. Nobody would have to die. Nobody would have to use that suicide bomb thing. What the fuck is that? What? Oh my god. But yeah. And then we see that other girl. I didn't mention her at all, but there was this other girl, and she was from this other city, and she was accompanied by this like, I guess you could say, servant, and he ended up getting bitten too. And when the state of emergency came, like he helped her out like all the way to like at least like the end of the city, and then he's like, okay, go on your way, I got bitten so I can't catch up with you. And then the girl's like, okay, thank you for your service or whatever. He grabs the suicide bomb again, he kills himself, another person, and then like she's weird, like she plays with that ball thing, I don't know what it's called, but like she has this like blade on her shoe, and like remember the Kabaneri was coming after her, she just like put her foot out, and then she like sliced the neck off. Like, oh my god, this show is just, oh, I don't know what to say. It's not bad, it's just like, it just leaves me speechless. Like, dang. And then like around the end, you heard that Hiroyuki Sawano, it was screaming Hiroyuki Sawano, that soundtrack, oh my god. And I'm excited because I'm gonna hear Emma in it too, and I love her. Like Brave Shine, like Fate, Unlimited Blade Works, like, oh my god, I love Emma. Like, I know I'm gonna hear her in that. Some other people, I forgot who, like Hiroyuki Sawano is composing, like, oh my god, Screaming Attack on Titan. I didn't want to mention that again, but I had to. But yeah, Koutetsujou, like Kabaneri, like, dang, Jesus freaking Christ. But yeah, that's it for the first impressions. So overall, I'm gonna continue this, but like, dang, what is this? Seriously, I have no words. So I'll see you guys in the next video.